All right, so we've got 2 more trailers, guys. We are back. We've got 2 more trailers. And we are... This next trailer is probably the highest profile movie and or series trailer that we're going to watch today. So, just a second. There we go. Okay, so this next one is probably the biggest, the highest profile. Sorry, there was a thing playing that I had to take care of. So I saw the show. This is related to a show, and I saw the show, and I loved the first season, and then after that, it just kind of fell apart, which sucks. And I'm not so much interested in this, but a lot of people will be, so make sure to let me know in the comment section down below, because we are watching the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Official trailer in theaters May 22nd, 2026. Coming at us from Star Wars. A brand that has been basically completely destroyed, and if you disagree, let me know in the comment section down below. Because I think it actually, I've seen the original, I was around before the prequels and the sequels, and it's just been totally taken out. The sequels really did a number on this IP. And I'll be honest with you, The Mandalorian kind of revived it a little bit, but then also fell apart. So now what does that leave us with? So with the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 8.7 million views, 129,000 likes, and 41,000 dislikes. It's still okay, but that's a lot of dislikes. So we're going to like the trailer as we do with all trailers that we watch, except for mobile game trailers. We hate those, so we actually give those a dislike. Excuse me. Watch the brand new trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu and experience it only in theaters May 22nd, 2026. It's pretty cool. Do that. Yeah, so I don't know. There's too much. There was a boycott because of a bunch of political stuff. Stop getting involved in political stuff. Disney, you're an entertainment company, not a political lobbyist group. Come on. But whatever. There was the boycott, then there was problems with season 3. It just, I don't know, like I said, it just kind of... The Star Wars brand has been so badly damaged by everything that Disney has done in recent years. I don't know what to... it's so disheartening. I hate it. It sucks. Except for the video games. The video games have been doing okay. So, yeah. But anyway, we got a 1 minute 34 second trailer. I hope that you guys are ready. Here we go. Okay. What do we got? I like how, well, yeah, just remember, by the way, Grogu was supposed to have been left with Luke Skywalker to learn to be a Jedi. And, that was a problem with season 2, is that season 1 did this really cool, great arc, and then Grogu and Luke Skywalker, and then in season 2 they just immediately undid that, and now Grogu will never be a true Jedi. I don't know, guys. I don't know. They could have done a thing where they dropped Grogu off, went through a second season, Grogu came back, and Grogu came back later, like in maybe another, like in the 3rd season, and then, or maybe, Grogu was gone until this movie. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about those ideas. Those are just right off the top of my head, but maybe you have better ones. Let me know what they are. Anyway, here we go. Okay, we got Babu Freak. Wait, is that Babu Freak? Right? Or whatever his name is? That's the same type of thing as Babu Freak, isn't it? I guess that's going to become a mainstay in the Star Wars movies now. Here we go. Sigourney Weaver. So we've got a... We've got an Alien Star Wars crossover, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that actually looked really cool. So a lot of what they're, what they're showing looks good, right? But it's just the branding has been, the sentiment around Star Wars has just been so damaged. All right. Ooh, that's cool. Impressive. So I'll tell you a little bit. I got a little bit spoiled. I know that that's not Jabba the Hutt. That's Jabba's. I already know it's Jabba's son. People don't realize this, but the Hutts actually, the type of aliens that they are. Is it the Hutts? Is the Hutts the type of alien, or is it called something else? But either way, people don't realize this, but the type of alien that Jabba the Hutt is actually is very physically imposing. They're giant, they're slug-like, but look at them. They're all muscle and stuff. Jabba the Hutt was a fat guy because he was rich and whatever, but actually, this is some kind of arena. But yeah, the Hutts grew to power because they were so physically imposing and very hard to damage behind all that muscle and blubber. So a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah. But they actually talked about that in the Star Wars game. It was like Star Wars, the one where you were a smuggler. It was a real-time strategy game where you were a smuggler. But yeah, they talked about how the Hutts were like these physically imposing, strong race of, fighters in that game. Like I said, the Star Wars RTS where you were a smuggler. So, but all right, here we go. This is the way. Okay. See, I love Star Wars. And it's a movie, so I don't have to watch like a whole season. So I might actually go see this in theaters. Forged for IMAX. Whoa. So a little bit of comedy, that's fine. I don't know, the third season really really took out the show. And I'm more likely to watch this, again, like I said before, I'm more likely to watch this simply because it's not a show that I have to spend 18 hours, 12 hours watching. It's just a good hour and a half, 2 hour, maybe even 2.5 hour story that is contained, and it's made to have the arc and complete itself. Yeah, so I might actually go see this because I do love Star Wars. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. The trailer looks okay, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you've already seen it, by the time you're watching this, let me know in the comment section down below if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. All right, let's see what other people are saying in the comments. I'm glad Pedro is getting work again. Feels like it's been a few days since his last... Yeah, Pedro, Pascal is in everything. Somehow Razor Crest returned. Lots of StarCraft dealers in the galaxy. If they were able to get a pre-Empire Naboo starfighter, they... then can get a Razor Crest. That's true. What if Anakin used the world between worlds to... What? I don't know what that means. Canceling Disney Plus. This is the way. I like the part where Grogu says to Din Djarin, "Come with me if you come with me if you want to live." Okay. The bit where, come on, get to the chopper. Okay, Disney will never recapture the aura of the first Mando trailer in 2019. That is true. Executives think content is like grain, not understanding the value, what value means to begin with. Of all the trailers I've seen, this is one of them. If only I could feel something. I think... 50% of the comments, Jimmy Kimmel and the Empire. 49.9% of the comments, this looks like season 4. 0.01% of comments, somehow Razor Crest returned. I'm glad they accepted the challenge of taking a TV show that had completely fallen off and making it into a movie. That's what I'm saying. If they went back to the way it was in season 1, maybe. You know what I mean? But the show really, really drove this character into a bad place. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes because, yeah, I mean, the character's driven off so bad. The sentiment around Star Wars is so bad. I'd still like to see it because, like I said, it's only an hour and a half of my life, and if I wait, I can watch it for free on Disney+, so why not, right? Hey. All right, guys. Check it out, May 22nd, 2026. Otherwise, we got one more, so let's go finish off this week. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.